does a wine cork, a timer, and a copy of the Wall Street Journal have in common, and how can this very interesting combo dramatically improve your work both on set and in the audition? Stick around and find out. Hey guys, before we dive into the very fun topic of this video, I first just want to say thank you. Thank you first and foremost to our subscribers, but also I really want to thank those of you who reached out in the comment section after my last video, and also to those of you who reached out to me personally via text, via email, with your incredible feedback. As I said in that last video, it was a bit uncomfortable to film, but I felt it was necessary given the times that we're in, and I am so grateful and humbled by your comments and your feedback, and I'm so glad that the content of that last video was able to help and encourage so many of you. So thank you so much. Okay, so let's dive in to the subject matter at hand. Now, this exercise is both tactile and synapse based. What do I mean by that? Tactile means of or connected to the sense of touch. So it's an exercise that is going to energize and ignite the sensations of touch between your mouth, your lips, and your teeth and your tongue. Okay? And in order to understand synapse-based, let's look at the definition of synapse. In the nervous system, a synapse is a structure that permits a neuron or nerve cell to pass an electrical or chemical signal to another neuron or to the target effector cell. So basically, when you read something aloud for the first time, there is a communication that's happening between your eyeballs and your speech. The eyes see the words, the eyeballs send a signal to the receptors, the neuroreceptors in your brain that ignite the speech, and then words come out of your mouth. So if you're an actor who wants to have a razor-sharp, ice-cold read technique, which is only going to make your cold read technique that much stronger, then you want to do this exercise. And if you're an actor who wants to be able to handle and tackle speeches like this,
Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom. All right. And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. And one of them is there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the you're talking about.
Pretty impressive, huh? So if you're an actor who wants to be able to work with the likes of Aaron Sorkin, Shonda Rhimes, David E. Kelley, or other writers who are known for embracing rapid-fire dialogue, that's not about speed, it's about momentum, it's about delivery, it's about energy, it's about rhythm, then this exercise is really going to help you. Okay, so let's dive into it. There are 2 items that you absolutely must have on hand in order to do this exercise. 1, you need a timer or a stopwatch, and you can simply use the one that's on your phone. 2, you need a copy of the Wall Street Journal, or really, you guys, any publication that uses big words. The key ingredient here is you must be reading text off of a page that utilizes big words so that your vocabulary is challenged. If you're reading words that you're just used to reading every day, it's not going to challenge your brain, and it's not going to exercise the firing of that synapse as effectively. For advanced users, if you really want to kick it up a notch, then have on hand a wine cork. You might want to also have a Sharpie on hand so that you can mark through on the page articles that you have completed. Because a key ingredient to this, you guys, is you never want to reread an article. Every time you do this exercise, you must be reading aloud text that is fresh, text that you've never laid eyes on before. If you've already read it, you're killing the exercise. It's got to be ice cold. First thing you want to do is pick an article. All right, doesn't matter which one, just pick an article. This is an article that says states plan coordinated openings. That's a nice idea, huh? Let's all keep our fingers crossed for that one. All right, so you want to preset your timer for 1 minute, have your article ready, and let's do it. Here we go. Two groups of governors said they would coordinate efforts to reopen businesses gradually and ease coronavirus social distancing guidelines, even if drive all at once. Okay, now bear in mind, you must use excellent form in order for this exercise to work. The excellent form consists of 1, the article that you read aloud must be brand new to your eyeballs. Number 2, you must read the article out loud. Number 3, you must use excellent diction. And number 4, you must use rapid fire speech. Now, the first few times that you do this exercise, and maybe for a while, you're going to be stumbling over words a lot. Now, you don't want to go back and correct the words. You just want to keep moving forward because your eyeballs need to constantly be taking in new text and sending that message down to the mouth and firing it out. 1 minute a day is plenty. If that 1 minute goes by and you're like, that was pretty easy, I don't want to stop, then do another minute. You don't need to spend half an hour on this though. You're going to tax yourself out. So maybe do 3 series of 1 minute exercises and then call it a day. You must come back to the exercise though the next day and start all over again. Brand new article, brand new minute or series of minutes. Do this for 14 days straight and you're going to start to see that you're going to stumble less over your words. Do this exercise consistently every day for a month. You're definitely going to see improvement and you're definitely going to find that you stumble less over your words. So now let's talk about the cork. Cork exercises for diction are classic in our craft. All right, so if you want to improve your diction, you simply put a cork between your teeth. I know it looks really funny, right? And you're going to read the text aloud, exercising the muscles around your mouth, okay? And really trying to communicate the words effectively. I'm gonna get the timer set. This is so ridiculous. I feel so ridiculous here. Oil drillers shut wells as demand dries up. Okay. It's down. I gotta take a second. God, this stuff is good. It's coconut water. And what you're going to notice after using the cork is that your jaw and the muscles in your face also are going to get a really good workout. So that's really going to help you. If you don't like the cork and that's a little too hard on you at first, you can simply take the blunt end of a pen, okay, and stick that between your teeth, and hold it out straight and do the same exact exercise, okay? So it's not as difficult, but it's still going to force you to over-enunciate, okay? And to try to make your communication clear. All right, you guys, that's the exercise. I give you the tools, you gotta do the work. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that now. so that we can stay connected. To give you the heads up, I am right now working on a couple of videos that I will be releasing soon. One has to do with self-taping, so that's coming your way soon. And the other, well, the other is kind of a surprise and kind of an unexpected video for my channel. So I'll just leave it at that. As always, be good to yourself, be good to the world, and I'll catch you next time.